Hey guys, Adam here, owner of DirectionTrader.com. Let's do today's morning recap and looking forward video. It's about 9:10 here on the West Coast, so 11:10 Central. Today is we have a Fed announcement today and a press conference today, so that's going to be taking place in about 2 hours from now, give or take. So about 2 o'clock Eastern, we're going to have that Fed statement come out. And happens 8 times a year, so it's not something that happens all the time, but it's definitely something that they pay lots and lots of attention to. So the markets today have been trading in typical Fed day fashion. They were you either get them nice and slow all day, or maybe get a little bit of activity early on, but they definitely, without a doubt, always slow down and become basically non-existent a couple hours prior to that announcement, and that's what we're getting right now. A lot of slow, sloppy moves. Nothing that we can really trade or have any price patterns that are going to be comfortable enough for us to go ahead and take an opportunity on. So, sitting on our hands the rest of the day until that announcement comes out. As far as what it's going to be, we can speculate and so on and so forth, but I'm going to go ahead and wait for the reaction to it, and then come back tomorrow with an open mind and start to trade back in that fashion. If we start to get a pop to the upside, here's the S&P. If we start to get a pop to the upside, that is without a doubt the path of least resistance. Getting above this 8-period moving average and holding above yesterday's high would be key for us to close today into a bullish move moving forward into tomorrow. If we get somewhat news that maybe drives this market to the downside, we have plenty of more support down here below, as you can see, down around these 1900s that we're going to look for and anticipate the market come down, find that support before ultimately getting another bounce. So ultimately I am still bullish on this market. It's just, where is this thing going to continue from? If it continues higher from here, great. That would be the best opportunity for us, staying above that 8-period moving average and continuing higher. If we do get some news that makes it pull on back, we're going to wait for this 1900 area or the next reversal in the market area support, and then look for further upside opportunity from there. The Russell, we tested that swing high yesterday. Just an awesome day, push to the upside yesterday. Basically, we had this nice pullback here. Closing, staying above that 8-period that I continue to talk about. As long as we're above it, we will continue to look for bullish side trades only. Any shorting above that, it just runs higher risk. Doesn't mean that I don't try it. It's just just saying it is higher risk to short against this momentum, and it's probably better off to wait for a roll up from an intraday standpoint and continue to trade to the long side above that 8-period or below it. It just really pays off to not trade against it. Moving forward though, if we can get up, say we get good announcement, the market starts a good reaction to the news, anything above the previous swing and yesterday's highs, we're going to be completely bullish. Any type of pullback, see if we can hold that 8-period moving average. If not, hold this previous swing, which is basically where we held before. So if we start to roll over, we get below that 8-period moving average, below yesterday's low, we do have a little room to the downside to go ahead and trade till we find support. And then we'll also look for a reversal back to the upside in the direction of the shorter term trend. Let's look at crude here real fast, and then gold. Crude here is still holding. We had this nice thrust to the upside. We found this target, but we're still holding above this 8-period moving average. If we continue to do that, once again, we're going to look for long side trades only. If we break down below that, below today's low, below this 8-period moving average, which come in at the same price, I will look for shorter term opportunities back down towards this swing high, which is also in line with the 21 EMA. So if we break today's lows and the 8-period, we got plenty of room to go ahead and take short opportunities down to this rise in 21 and this previous swing high, where we'll ultimately look for a reversal opportunity there. If not, if it stays up here and we get bullish activity, we're going to continue to trade back to the upside. And then the gold's kind of stuck here, guys. We got this gold range here that's kind of stuck here. As you can see, we have this containment ship bar or wick above and containment ship below. holding this market right here in the middle. We have this nice thrust to the downside, pullback, retest this falling line that I just erased, but basically retesting this resistance. We're looking for rollover. If this thing can start to roll to the downside, we're going to look for short opportunities, and especially if we can break below yesterday's low, all guns blazes to the downside. Any type of upside move, I'm going to be much more cautious until we can break through these highs. So I'm probably not going to look for any upside opportunities until we can break above them highs. Then I will be aggressively long, but I will cautiously be bearish until we break below these previous lows, and then it's off to the races to the downside. So that's my outlook moving forward here, guys. My words would be just cautious the rest of the day. Wait for that Fed announcement to come out. Let that news pass. Let the market digest it. Come back tomorrow with an open mind and trade what we see with the reaction and not what we think should happen. So trade what you see, not what you think, and that should help you out in the long haul. So hope you enjoy these videos, guys. If you have any questions at all about anything I talk about or anything that I do or anything I may do in the live trading room, let me know. Email me, adam@directiontrader.com. If not, thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good afternoon.